We're going to go through a journey today of mind, of body, of spirit. Today is a game changer day. The game is life. You really just change it. We don't play the game, we change the game. That game you had. Tell them about this great day. For me, saying I love you expands the energy, allows that word to infuse into every single one of your molecules in your bodies. Game changers understand the power of people. Now, many of you may be developing really cool high-tech products and really interesting things with artificial intelligence. I mean, I've read all kinds of things that you're all doing. Great apps, fantastic technology. Yet game changers remember, behind the technology, there are people. I feel pain for him, but where can I find the good? Where can I show another way? Felix and I work with thousands of people a year where they have lived in suffering, and it's our joy and our honor and our privilege to help find another way. Extraordinary, unstoppable innovators. Okay, each of these words has meaning. Extraordinary. This is just not any ordinary person. If you're at Draper, you're extraordinary. Unstoppable. What is that oath? I will fail and fail and fail again. You know, my whole thing is the only failure is giving up. The only failure is really giving up. It's I will fail and fail again until I succeed. And innovators, you're all innovators. You know, even those of you that don't have a business idea yet, and you will by pitch day, because you'll innovate, you'll come up with something, you're creative. That energy of Draper will infuse. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. So we are game changers. This is my motto in life. Those who say it can't be done should not interrupt the person doing it. That's every single one of you. That's every single one of you. Failure is giving up. And you're just going to do it. Let's just do it. Got grit? Just do it. Yes, you can. The map is not really the territory, but it's our version of what it is in our minds. So the neuro of NLP is our mind receives, we got a little typo there, receives info through our five senses. Then linguistically, we put a label on it. State of California. And programming, we create a map. That's California.
I just want to say thank you and I love you to Gina and Felix for this extraordinary morning and all of the wonderful lessons that you are gifting us with.
Me too, and I mean, we're out of the fourth setting this whole morning, so we're kind of looking forward to this afternoon's activities. Thank you, I love you both.
The morning was very interesting. It was like a journey through our mind and our actions.
We had an awesome morning, a lot of unconventional stuff, and a lot of really insightful information that I'll take on.
It was really nice this morning to see how everyone else goes through struggles and that the pain isn't the end of it, and that the struggle is what you get to decide on.
I enjoyed getting very involved in the activities. I also found it very interesting to learn about how it's important to be very open and honest with your opinions.
It's a lot of fun. I'm a big fan of NLP, and I thought Gina did a really good job.
Mind is blown.
Yeah, this morning has been the most intense morning we have ever had.
It was an awesome morning. It was with a lot of activities. My team now has fixed some issues in front of everyone, which is great. I'm really anxious of what's going to happen in the afternoon.
I love you, thank you, and I'll see you soon.
We started learning about our maps, how we have rules for things. Every time we're upset or angry, frustrated, it's because we have a rule, and a rule is a map. And that map, when it's broken, will lead you straight to anger and frustration.
So my rule is that if you commit to do something, I get frustrated when people are giving multiple chances to do something and they commit to doing that and then they don't complete it.
So her rule is, when you commit to something, you need to complete it. Well, how often do you think she's going to be frustrated?
My brother was a drug addict and alcoholic. Last year he was diagnosed with liver cancer, terminal liver cancer. Things started to go downwards. His side effects of chemo started to kick in. His RBCs and WBCs platelets would just drastically drop in a matter of hours. He started bleeding from nose and ears. We had to commit him to hospitals in critical conditions all the time. So that went on for like 8 months. After that, he gave up. He lost the desire to live. You know, he just wanted to give up. So, you all know about my business plan, right? What I want to do, because back then it was hell difficult. We went to many different hospitals and they wouldn't release my brother's MR records, and we had to go and basically wrestle with them to get those records and give it to the other hospital. So that's what I've been working on. So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to do everything in my power to alleviate the pain of others. If I can't find a cure for cancer, I sure as hell am going to make the experience easier and less traumatic for others. My brother was alcoholic and I'm going to make sure that I don't follow him. No matter how depressed I am, I will never have my family go through such an ordeal.
Thank you, I love you.
All right, so to do this, we need a metaphor. We need something to use as a way to show you how badass you are. So, can we grab what we get? We have it?
Yep, you got it.
So each and every one of you need to grab one of these. So just know this, everyone in this room right now will be going through this board, okay? But this is not about breaking the board. What this is this is going to be a metaphor. This is going to be a metaphor of the story that you've been telling yourself as to why you can't get it. This is going to be a metaphor of the story that tells you that you aren't going to succeed. This is going to be a metaphor of breaking through that story and annihilating it so that it never comes back. Write down on one side of this board, write down that story, the story that's holding you back. What do you say to yourself in those moments of, I don't know what to do, that is going to hold you back? That story. Write it down now. One, two, three! Yes! 1, 2, 3! Yes! 1, 2, 3! Yes!
it's not about aggression, it's really about focus and placement.
And it's actually a lot easier than we thought.
What I really feel that these are my limits. I'm breaking this wood. I'm going over those limits.
So the best thing about today, well, there were two actually. One is breaking the piece of wood, which was something I never thought I was going to be able to do. I did it in the second try, which was great. And it didn't hurt as much as I thought.
So the best moment I like is to break the wood, because what I did is write my fearness on the wood, and then literally I broke it. So I feel like I can overcome the fearness or fear. So I think it's good.
Tonight there's nothing to do. Take a moment just to be grateful for our bodies. Think in your minds, thank you, I love you, to our bodies. Yoga means union. Union of body, of mind, of spirit. Meditation that I teach. Thoughts are part of life. Thoughts mean we're alive. So thoughts are okay. I am love. Who are you? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes. Yes. Say yes. Yes. Say yes. Make your move. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes to life. Say yes to love. Say yes. Say